Hey, Jim Gaffney with your Mortgage Minute update here today, and beautiful day today. So I figured I'd film this outside, enjoy the Florida sun. Right, it's why most of us live here, right, guys? So really important today. How many times have you had a buyer make an offer on a property and they don't know what the taxes are? They don't know what the true taxes are. And what I want to do is just promote some awareness around what tax exemptions exist, in our market. So often a client will call me and they'll talk about a property. They'll have a payment sample, maybe from the realtor or from a Zestimate or something like that. And the property taxes show, $900. And I look at it and I say, well, there's no way in the world that the property taxes are $900 on that home. It's a $400,000 home in New Tampa. So what I find is when I locate the tax bill that there's some type of exemption. And some of the popular exemptions here are obviously military, war veteran, disabled veteran, surviving spouse of veteran, senior disability, agriculture. I mean, there's some pretty common ones that we see a lot. Obviously, the homestead exemption is the single most common one that we see, but there's quite a few exemptions that populate. So what I want to do is I want you to know how to locate those exemptions. So I'm going to include a link below in this title description of this email. It's a link to the Hillsborough County Property Appraiser's Office website, and there's a list of over 30 codes for property tax exemption. So when you look at a tax bill and you see a home that's listed for sale, you have to be able to educate your buyer, right, your client, on what's going on with the taxes. The tax is really $2,000 on a home that's selling for $600,000. Like, does that make any sense at all? Well, no, it doesn't. But the buyer is going into that transaction with a false representation of what their monthly payment might look like, because that lender, especially if they're out of town or if they're internet based, they're just looking at the tax bill bottom line. They're just saying ad valorem taxes and non ad valorem and valorem taxes, and this is the total amount, but they're not looking at the tax codes. So here's 3 pages of tax codes that tell you from a tax bill what something means. So when you see CV, it means combat veteran. H2 means a second homestead. HA, homestead bandit. DX, disability. Education exemption, charitable hospital, low income housing. I mean, these are all religious charitable exemptions. So there's so many opportunities for people to have exemptions on a home, and to not know what they are would really be cheating your buyer about the truth as far as what payment they can expect next year, right? Next year when the property taxes correct and the previous exemption gets removed from the prior owner, and the new owner now has to pay the full true tax bill, and that may come to a shock to them how much the taxes have increased. So get ahead of it. Click on the link below. Know how to read a tax bill. Know where the exemptions are. In the bottom right-hand corner of that tax bill is going to be a box showing those exemption codes. Know how to read that. Makes for great conversation and definitely postures you as the professional. That's the most important. Guys, thanks for listening. Any questions, reach out to the Gaffney Mortgage team. We can walk you through this and anything else related to tax exemptions, property exemptions. And that's it. Have a great day. All right, guys, take care.